Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We are so happy you're here. I am Kim with a K,
And I'm Karol with a K.
and we've been best friends for over 50 years, which means we've got a lot of stories. We've definitely done some questionable things. We've made a lot of memories, and some that we should probably keep to ourselves. But
We
we're not.
won't.
Yeah, we're not.
Totally not.
No, we're not
Nope.
going to do that. So, this podcast is for all of us women over 50 who still love to laugh. We're still trying to figure out life and where the heck the last few decades went. So, if you've ever thought, like, whoa, I've got some stories, I like to laugh. Well, you know what?
You're in the right
Yeah,
place.
you're in the right place. Welcome to the Somehow We're Still Besties podcast. Yeah, we're going to do it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're going to do it.
Like now?
Yeah, right now.
Does it count down or anything? What happened?
We already did that part.
Oh,
Okay, let's go.
hi.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the very first episode of Somehow Still Besties podcast, a podcast about a friendship that has spanned over the last 50 years, the ins, the outs, the ups, the downs, but most of all, the laughter.
Yes.
So we're here to bring some laughter, some joy, some fun. And if you're coming over from the Survivor's Chair podcast, welcome. We are so happy that you're here. And thanks for coming on this ride with us. We don't really know what we're doing, which is great.
Yes.
And Carol's never done a podcast before. So, well, let's start with introductions because if you don't know me, my name is Kim Russell. I was the host of the Survivor's Chair podcast, making a little pivot in life as we can at 50 ish. And I'm a hairdresser, former salon owner, working on writing a book for the past 6 years that looks like it could be finished soon. And what else do they need to know about me?
She's funny.
It's funny. And Karol, what do they need to know about her? She's pretty funny too,
Yeah.
by the way.
So I'm Karol Grato, and I am 50-ish as well. Is that what we said?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm an administrative assistant at a police department, looking at about 2 years away from retirement, and super pumped about it.
Super pumped. And
Married over 35 years. I have a son who's 35 years.
let's all do the math there.
I have a beautiful daughter-in-law, and just waiting on grandchildren. That's basically it for me.
That's not basically it. There's so much more, but
Well, there is a lot
as
more,
time
yeah.
goes on, there'll be more. And let's just say the thing about our friendship, which is so funny, is that we have like gone through our entire lives together. And that's, of course, I do Carol's hair. And she was sitting in my chair a couple months ago. And I'm like, who has a friendship like this? I mean, if you have a friendship like that, like reach out to us because we want to hear about it. There's a friendship that has gone from when you got your period to then in menopause to when she met her husband. How old were you?
I was 18. I was just out of high school.
Right?
I'm sorry. It was 1987. So I was about 19.
1987, which,
Yep.
just feels
Yeah.
like yesterday, but it's really not.
Yeah.
So they're all the way to, the birth of her child,
Yep.
who I babysat for. And I was a bad babysitter.
No,
I
she
didn't
wa-
know.
no,
I really
she
was. I
wasn't.
didn't.
No, but
So
she obviously gave him his first haircut. I actually still have the hair in a little
he was
envelope,
really
which my
cute.
son thinks is weird, but whatever.
I know. It's
That's
like
not
saving
weird.
the teeth and stuff
Whatever.
too.
I did that.
It's like
too.
you're
I did
saving
that.
saving
I
bones.
have a
It's
little
weird.
film bottle. It has the
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
like chiclets.
Yeah. It's kind of weird.
It's not weird.
A little bit. I mean, I don't have any children. I just rent them. I've rented children my whole entire life, so I rented Carol's also. And we were just talking about a story to go back to the bad babysitter thing. Is the first time I ever watched him, which I don't know, maybe it was only like 5 or 6 months old,
Probably.
And I'm like, yeah, you guys go out. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what she's like, he's fine. He's gonna go to bed. And just we're doing the whatever method it was.
Yep.
We're gonna let him cry himself to sleep, whatever that was back in the 80s, whatever abusive
He'll cry
behavior
a little bit,
we
but just
had.
let him cry.
Yeah. So I did. I let him cry, and I let him cry for a long time. And when she came home from her finally relaxing night out with her husband, how was he? I'm like, oh, he cried for a while, but finally fell asleep. And she's like, well, how long did he cry for? I'm like, I don't know, like 45 minutes. And she was like, oh,
That's a little long.
that's a little long. And the poor kid was like, you know, and I'm like, oh, he's going to cry himself to sleep. He'll be fine.
I'm very sorry, AJ.
Yeah, AJ. Doesn't mean I love you less, AJ.
That's right.
At all. I was just doing
What she thought was.
I mean, cry yourself to sleep was cry yourself to sleep. If it took 6 hours, 6 minutes, I don't. What did I know?
Yeah, I mean, he's fine.
Yeah,
he's fine.
He's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, you're fine, AJ. So, anyways, we were talking about our friendship, how that spans, how they like what we've seen in each other's lives, and how we really weren't supposed to be friends in the beginning, but it happened that way.
Yeah, I think we talked about it a little bit in the end of your Survivors.
Yeah, in the last
Chair
episode.
podcast. Yeah. My mother sent me to your trailer because we were seasonal campers was that Lake Ivanhoe back then?
That was Lake Ivanhoe and Wakefield, New Hampshire. Yes, where I
And-
had all of my boy crushes, like every boy that showed up there. But
And so she said, I need your sister Kim to come back to our camper. So she sent me down to go get her. And I went down and I said, hey, Kim, she's my next oldest sister. And you'll learn I have 3 older sisters and I have 2 younger brothers. Kim, Mom wants you. So you need to go back to the camper. So she did. And I just kind of sat there. And so, hey, what's going on?
what are you doing? You want to play Yahtzee? You want to go for a swim?
I like to swim.
I like to swim too.
Okay.
Let's swim.
Let's go for a swim.
That's our history. And
Yes.
we are still want to go for a swim?
I'll swim.
Let's swim.
How many somersaults can you do?
One now, and barely because I want to throw up when I do it. But
Oh my
back in the
God.
day, you were the queen of that. Remember, you could do
Yeah.
like 6 or 7.
Yeah, we would do front, back,
Yeah. Well, I mean, you did
the
more
log
than
roll. I don't know, handstands, you name it.
Yeah,
We did it. We
yeah.
did it. in
We
the
were
pool.
little.
We still do it.
We were water bunnies.
Yeah,
Water babies, not
Yeah.
bunnies. Water babies.
but yeah, I can't do more than one. Even
No,
even
I'll throw
one
up.
now, yes, will make me sick. I feel like I get motion sickness.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
yeah, it's not good.
Same with a swing set too.
Yeah,
I can't go on. Not only does a swing set scare the bejesus out of me now, like I don't want to go. Like I don't know about anybody else, but like how high can we get? And you'd get to the point where you'd swing and you'd get that bump, like that bump that you're almost gonna like fling over the top and fall off, and you're like bump. I can't. And now I'm like,
Yeah.
and then I
Yep. We used to jump off. We used to swing and then jump off.
jump off and land on our face.
Or feet sometimes, or buttocks.
I would never. No, never.
No, never now.
Anyways,
Yeah.
So when she sat in my chair and she told me, we did talk about this in the Survivor Chair podcast, that I needed to bring my humor into my podcast. And if you don't know that podcast, it's about trauma and how trauma impacts our life. That's another side gig thing I got going on. And you'll learn that there's more to my story as time goes on, more to Karol's as we talk. And as she sat in my chair, she's like, you got to bring that comedy into your podcast. I'm like, that's a kind of a tough podcast to bring comedy into. And she's right. She was right.
Yeah.
I'm like, I needed more joy, more
Yeah.
happiness. So I looked at her and I said, you know what? We need to do a
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. People need to hear that part. People need to hear that side. People need to hear the funny.
People need to have the funny
And-
along with everything else.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and I think the podcast started getting kind of heavy for me. So I was getting resistant to doing it. I'm like, I just want to do something fun. And honestly, we cannot get together without
Oh my God. We were just trying to
peeing
move
ourselves
a table.
laughing. We're trying to move a table
This table.
to set this up. And we put it down like 5 times because I'm like, I gotta go. I'm gonna pee my pants. I gotta stop. I can't do it.
Start laughing. You can't help it.
No, you can't help it.
Just funny stuff.
Yeah. So we just laugh all
Yeah.
the time. I'm like, why are we not sharing this with everybody? Because we have so much to say and we have plans for this podcast. We have plans to bring in some different themes and do some different things.
Yep.
And
Maybe some Tiki Talk 50 challenges.
some Tiki Talk over 50
Over
challenges.
50 challenges. Yep. Oh,
Because,
yeah.
you know, everything's funnier over 50, especially when you're trying to do something that 20-year-old
Yep.
does, because we
And
just look so silly,
I know.
but fun.
It's yeah, we're gonna do it, and we're gonna find out.
We're gonna F around and
We're
find
gonna
out, I
F
think is
around and
what we
find out.
said.
Yeah, that's exactly what we said.
So yeah, so we've got some plans. We're gonna have some fun. What else?
All right, my nose is already running because I think we were laughing too hard before. Excuse me.
So we want to bring everybody on this ride because
Yeah.
we feel like everybody needs a little bit of freaking fun in their life. And something over 50, something happens when you're an over 50 woman, especially. Like, I call it the you don't give a shit era. Like,
Oh.
all of a sudden, like the decade of 50s, you're like, I don't care anymore. I don't care.
Yep.
I don't care about anything. Like, you don't, not that you don't care about people. I mean, yes, to our family members, we still love you, but you used to get so stressed out about like getting everything done and the laundry and the job and
Yep.
the kids and the
Now
I don't know.
Yeah, you want to spend more time on yourself or do things that you want to do, not so much what other people want to do.
Or what other people expect you to do
Or,
either.
yeah,
Like
yep.
society puts so much pressure on women to do it all. And that's the funny part. When I was researching a podcast like this, I'm like, what's out there? Like what we're thinking of doing. You know, every podcast out there for over 50 women is like how to succeed over 50, how to achieve this and how to achieve, you know what? I don't know about you, but I'm kind of done
Yeah.
like trying to achieve life goals, I guess. I don't know. That sounds kind of silly. Not that I'm telling anybody not to achieve goals, but
over 50, I think you got it. I mean, you know, now you just want to enjoy it.
We want to enjoy. And I asked myself, if you, for those of you who don't know, I just finished going through breast cancer. I had my 2-year anniversary. And I think that, yeah, it's a huge milestone.
It is.
And I don't know. I'm like, I keep thinking, how do I want to live this next chunk of my life? Like, how do you want to live it? Do I want to live it working like a crazy person or doing what society expects me to do? And the other piece of me is I was a salon owner for 30 years. I opened it when I was 25. And, you know, it was just a lot. I put my heart and soul into everything and everybody there. And I just want to put into me now.
Yeah. Yep. Do it on your time.
Yeah.
Work when you want to work. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. I work 2 days a week now. It's fabulous. I love what I do. But yeah, so it's like we're just trying to figure out how we're going to live that next decade. So we're like, hey, why don't we bring everybody with us as we try to figure it out?
Yeah. And our squad.
We got our fuck off squad mugs. So a little ditty about Karol. And our friendship. Karol has 3 older sisters, like she said, 2 younger brothers. The younger brothers didn't bother me so much, but the older sisters didn't really bother me so much. But Karol, which is what's so funny about our friendship, is she was so freaking mean to me. And that is the funniest part about our friendship, because if you met her, and everybody who knows Karol's like, oh my God, Karol's great. Karol's wonderful. Karol's the best. And she is. So the fact that she was such a meanie when we were younger. But do you want to tell them why you were meanie?
Because
or what
I
you think?
3 older sisters, and they were always like mean to me. I mean, they always called me the crybaby. They said I cried all the time. I'm like, well, they were mean to me. I mean, you know, I was the baby sister. That's what they called me, the baby sister. So I needed somebody to
pick on
until until my brother came. Like, what? He's 13 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So I guess you were
and
it.
Just for the record, we babysat him.
Oh, poor James. Hi, James.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry, he had that big crash in the trailer. I don't know. Oh, actually, didn't we leave him and go to the woods and party? Actually, we did. We left him sleeping by himself in the trailer.
Shh, Mom, I hope you're not watching this.
Everybody's fine.
Yeah.
Come on.
He survived. He's good.
Yeah.
I mean, he slept the whole time. He didn't know.
Maybe. We don't really know because we weren't there.
That is true. Oops. Hopefully he didn't cry for 45 minutes.
He might have cried. He might have cried for 45 minutes. We don't know. He might have cried for, I don't even know how long we were gone. I mean, we were gone long enough to smoke a joint.
That's right. Okay, we're bringing that in. All right,
All right,
thanks,
we're going to
Mom.
bring, this is only the beginning.
I know
Are you
that is
kidding?
true.
It's only
my
the
gosh.
beginning. We have
Stories
so
we could
much.
tell about that too.
Yeah. So anyway, sorry, fam.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we started hanging out camping and just hanging out all the time and swimming and looking at boys. Should we tell them?
We loved our boys.
Should we tell them the floaty story?
We're going to go right into that with the,
I mean,
if we're going to talk about trauma,
okay.
and it's not, this wasn't Karol trauma. This is trauma on me. Oh, she would tell you a different story.
It was traumatic for me. I had an hour to live. God.
I mean,
I did. I had an hour to live.
she didn't have an hour.
I had an hour to live.
She didn't. She didn't. And even if she did, I was trying to save her.
Okay, listen.
All right. We got to tell the story.
Yeah.
Because this is.
We're in tubes.
Okay. Well, let's start with the all right.
Okay.
We got to back up all the way. So, we camped at a seasonal campground and we would swim our life away. So we would get our tubes. I always got the cheap tube that was going to deflate in about 2 seconds. And she took the heavy duty tire tube. And I struggled. We would take them out in the middle of the lake and we would watch the boys on the boat, look for cute boys, because that's what we did. Me getting tossed around like a toy because my tube couldn't handle the waves from the boat or anything. I'm holding on for dear life. She's in this heavy duty tire tube and she's and she's fine, right? She's fine. I'm like, drowning. The waves are coming over. I'm like, whatever. But the friend I was like, it's okay. It's okay. You can have that tube.
I always got the crappy tubes. So
yeah. So the trickle down, and I was always the fifth sister. So, and that was kind of, it showed because I definitely I was like the runt of the litter. So anyways, we are in the middle of the lake doing our thing. And all of a sudden,
I felt something rubbing against my bathing suit.
She screams.
I pull my hand up. I'm bleeding.
No. Okay.
I'm bleeding.
So here's my side of the story. She
blood
screams and she goes, oh my God, something. Look. And she's showing me the palm. For you guys who are just listening and not watching, I suggest you watch. Look. And when I tell you, there's the size of a needle point, like as small as possible. This little blood thing that went, I mean, nothing.
Bleeding. I was bleeding.
She's like,
so I jumped off of my tube and swam over to Kim, knocked her off of her tube, and took her tube and swam back to shore, and very fast because I only had an hour to live.
And what was I doing?
I don't know.
What was I doing?
Because I was dying. I
what
don't
was
know.
I was like, are you all right? Like the friend that I am. Are you okay? Don't worry. I'll go in the middle of the lake and get the big heavy tube and bring it back in, because she took the tube that I was on. And then we got back.
And I said, it was something poisonous or something. I had an hour to live. I needed the antidote. And nobody had it. I didn't know I was going to die.
Let's just talk about when we got to the beach and she wouldn't talk to me because she was mad at me because I apparently saved her the wrong way or something. And she ran to get help.
And my tube was floating.
Yeah, I got it. I got the tube. Don't worry. I got the tube. The love of Jesus, Mother Mary, and the seven sisters.
Somebody said, we got to get you to the nurse that camped there, remember? So that she could.
Joyce.
I mean, time was ticking away.
Yeah, she had only 5 minutes left. I think
by the time I got to her, she was pretty much dead.
She was white and pale. Like she was totally panicked.
I was like dead.
Yeah, you were crawling.
I was.
When I tell you, like, don't even. I mean, it was a little pin thing. There was nothing even there.
It's just because it went back in the water, and the water washed the blood away.
Yeah,
I was bleeding.
Yeah. So that's
And then what did they say? Oh, it was a horn pout. You got like stung by
a
one of
horn
the
pout, otherwise known as a
whatever
catfish.
catfish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm like, what? They're like, oh yeah, they have the little spikes or whatever. And so when he was rubbing its gills against my bathing suit, and I went down and
Which nobody really wants to fish against them, anyways, no
yeah,
matter what it
right.
is.
But I
Yeah.
was like, what is that? That was like the weirdest thing ever. But anyway, so yeah,
And
I
look,
am. Yeah,
she's still alive.
I am.
She
I
made
am.
it
Yeah,
through.
I did.
That's just one story of the many, many, many mean stories I have about Karol. But so this is why the podcast is called Somehow Still Besties. Like
Yes.
somehow we made it through
Yep.
all those terrible things that I did to her to cause her to be mean. And here we are 50 years later. Look at us. And then we were talking about like fighting or stuff. I mean, great. She was mean. Okay, that's that. But we never had like a fight. Like we never had
No, just
like,
what?
and we never talked to. Oh, okay. Well, she didn't talk to me a few times because she was mean and mad at me. But we never had like a real fight, shall we say?
Right. Because it was kind of like a sister fight or whatever, just like the same thing would happen with my sisters. It would just be like, whatever.
No, I didn't do that. I was like, "Hi,
Yeah.
oh, you're not talking to me today? That's okay." And then the next day I'd be like, "Hi, you want to hang out? Oh, you're not talking to me? Okay." And I'd go do about my thing alone. And then I'd come back the next day like, "Hi." I mean, so no wonder why I was in all these abusive male
Oh my
relationships.
God, no. Yeah,
Jesus.
I don't know.
No, I'm kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding about that. I was, but we can talk about that another day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And you're still friends with me.
Here
after
we
all that.
are.
I know.
Here we are. We're
Crazy.
doing a podcast.
And that's just only one example. I don't know. Yeah, here we are doing a podcast.
I think one of my favorite things to do was when Karol turned 50.
Oh,
And like I said, everybody loves Karol. So Karol doesn't have a poor image in anybody's eye at all. I mean, not mine either, but anybody. Yeah, the angel. And I got to roast her at her 50th birthday party with props and everything and every story. And my whole goal was to get up there and tell a different side of Karol that nobody ever knew. And I think I got my point across.
You did, because people were talking about that long after
So
the
funny.
roast. Karol, I never knew that about you. I'm like, well, I was like 10.
And this is what this podcast is going to be like. People are going to listen. They're like, I didn't know that about
No,
either
I
one of
know,
you.
I
Oh my
know.
gosh.
And
Yeah.
I think we need to somehow get that roast.
Yeah, we'll
For
have to,
everyone
we'll
to
have to
see.
share it in
Yep.
some capacity.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to listen to it. But so we wanted to create this space for women like us who are in this phase of life where, you know, we just need more laughter. We need relationships like we have, and we understand like how rare our friendship is and how long it's been, how good it's been, what a special relationship it is. I mean, we were just talking before this, like if I didn't have her, who would I laugh with all these
Right.
stories with? I
And
mean, it's
silly
just,
things, really silly
yeah,
things. Like,
really.
when we get together, we're 12 again.
Yeah.
And we're clearly not, but I mean, we feel that way.
We are.
And we tell jokes like we're still 12.
Yeah. And there's no judgment. There's
Yeah.
there's only support and you know, we're there if each other needs each other. And it's just rare. We understand how rare that is.
Yeah.
And you know, we'd love to hear from other women who have friendships like ours. And I don't think it's ever too late to have a friendship either. You know, adult women adult friendships are different. Like new friendships, you know, it's a very different thing. I mean, last night when we did the intro and the
Oh my
outro,
gosh.
we have show them your box. We had to put a box of Kleenex in front of us because we were laughing so hard we could not contain ourselves.
Well, I'm still
And
having to wipe my
and
nose.
it's like I mean, we were like
Yeah,
we were
oh
a
my
mess.
God.
We were laughing so hard.
Yeah. Stomach, having to get up and go to the bathroom a million times too, because, you know,
We're at 50
we're
plus.
50-ish.
Yeah.
And you know, sometimes you laugh, you tinkle.
Yeah.
I mean, it just happens.
Everybody out there, raise your hand if you got the same thing going on.
Can I get a hell yeah?
And just for the record, we are actually closer to 60 than we are 50.
Yes,
So
I know.
we only have a couple years left. She
Yeah.
is older than me, though.
By like 3 months.
Older. Older. I mean, you can't get over the fact older.
So that just goes to show you're my younger sister. And that's why
She was mean.
I was mean. Because I had to pass it along. And what I got, I passed it along.
Lucky me. Lucky me.
Mhm.
And then we passed it to Jimmy.
We passed it. We both did.
Yeah, we did. I mean, I might have even been a little meaner.
Oh,
Yeah.
that I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, you wanna meet Charlie? Remember?
No,
And he'd be like, Charlie?
I don't remember this at all.
Oh my
What did we
God.
do?
I
Holy
would
crap.
say no. I would say Jim. Yeah, we would both say, you want to meet Charlie? Charlie who? Charlie horse. Horse?
Oh,
Yes. Yes, he would say, I want to meet Charlie.
oh my God. I'm having a vague
we-
memory.
We
We physically abused him.
yeah, put him in a figure 4.
I don't remember that either. I
Oh.
blocked it all out.
Oh,
Clearly, I blocked it
the-
all out.
Make his skin real red, you know.
Oh,
we do that. Yeah, like we do the
yeah.
twisting of the
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I kind of remember that.
Want a Hertz donut? A donut? Yeah. Boom, right in the arm.
Hertz donut.
Oh, that poor kid.
Oh my
yeah.
goodness.
Lots
Oh.
of that. Lots of that. Lots of that. So he really did get it. He did get it. But we were the ones that always we were stuck babysitting.
Yeah, we were stuck.
So we had to find some enjoyment.
Yeah.
We had to find entertainment and whatever,
All the older sisters got to go out. And the best part about it is that we would chase them down the street, like trying to belong. We
Yeah.
just wanted
They
to
would
hang
be
out
like
with them.
running away from us, like hide.
Yeah, dodge them. Here
Here
comes
comes-
the
yeah.
babies.
Here comes Kim
And we were like,
Karol.
wait for us. Wait for us. We're fun.
We're gonna join you guys. It's gonna be a blast.
Yeah,
and
no,
like
They didn't
hide.
want us.
Hide. They didn't. So yeah, we got stuck most of the time babysitting or whatever, and following them around until finally we reached the age where we could hang around with them. And then it was like a year later they were gone, and it was like we were the older kids.
Yeah, and we played that hard. We
Oh, yeah.
definitely did. Like we were, we didn't want anything to do with those 10-year-olds because we were 12.
Exactly. 12. We lived. Let's see. You lived Swampscott,
Yep.
and I lived in Everett at that
Everett,
time,
yeah.
both in Massachusetts, obviously. But we only saw each other mostly during the summers because at our age we thought we lived miles and miles and miles away, so we wouldn't see each other for a whole and you didn't have cell phones,
No.
even telephone. I don't even know at that age if we had telephone numbers or if we would even call. We just didn't see each other during the summer.
Right. And for those of you who don't know, if you're not from Massachusetts, we were literally 20 minutes away from each other.
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah. I thought it was just night and day. I mean, it was like, another country. I don't know. So we never saw each other most of the time during the winter. So just the summer. And we would pick up right where we left off.
Every once in a while, I would go and spend a week at your house, and
Yeah.
you would spend a week at my house.
Yeah.
And she would, because she was in a city, and to them, I lived in the country, which was not. But
Kind of was for me.
it was, I
Wow.
guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And you would hang out and that was fun. There wasn't any mean stuff going on back then.
No, I felt super cool then. I did.
Okay, good. So we won't talk about the Whopper.
It wasn't a Whopper.
I
It was
thought
a
it was a
chicken.
Wha-
No,
oh,
it was
it
a
was a
chicken
chicken-
cutlet sandwich.
But it was from Burger King, so it's the same thing.
No,
Whatever.
it was a chicken cutlet sandwich. And I remember exactly. Why do I remember so much? You want to tell them that story?
Well, I mean,
This one's gross. So if you don't
Yeah.
want to, if you don't like kind of gross stuff, you might want to tune out for a minute.
no, we were hanging out in the living room, right? And we got somehow
I
we
was
got Burger
very
King.
innocent watching TV.
But were you you were laying on the floor? Or
I was
something?
sitting on the floor.
Sitting on the floor. I was like laying on the couch, kind of,
Uh-huh.
sort of eating
Above
my chicken
me.
sandwich.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I can't remember. Did I go to?
I remember. But go ahead. You tell what your
Okay,
side
well,
is.
I was just gonna say something to you, and food just happened
Nope.
to fall out of my
Mm-mm.
mouth.
Nope. That's not what happened.
I'm pretty sure.
Nope. I'm sitting below her. She's chewing her food. She thought it was, she leans over and goes, "Bleh," and it lands on my chest, her chewed up chicken cutlet sandwich. And she's dying laughing. It did not fall. It was very intentional because, for the record, this was not the first time that she shot food at me. But you know what? We're going to save that story. We're going to save it. I don't know what compels anybody to spit food onto somebody's chest. And it laid there. And I was like, what do I do with this? And I'm like, which
makes me laugh even more.
I'm like, what am I going to do?
Somebody get it.
In this first episode, if you cannot get the gist of our friendship, the foundation of our friendship,
oh my God.
And thank God we've evolved. Yep. Thank God there's no more food episodes.
No.
I hope not. Anyways.
Yeah.
You know, there's no plans, right?
Oh, no. Yeah, no.
All right. Just check
There won't be any food falling out of my mouth on this podcast.
It didn't fall out. It didn't fall out. She spit it at me. Like I said, it wasn't the first incident either. So we'll save that one.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, other than that, but that was like one of the times that you were at my house for like a week or whatever, and then we would change. And oh my God, I remember going to her house. She had David Lee Roth plastered all over her room. It was the best. He was all over the place. I was like, wow,
I loved him.
David Lee Roth.
And I used to say, I want to have his children, when I had no idea what you had to do to have children.
Yeah, because you were too young.
I had no idea, but I was like, I want to have his children. And I look at him now. Oh, Dave.
Yeah, sorry, Dave, if you're watching.
Yeah. I mean, it was a fun ride, but
reel it in a little bit.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
You can't kick like you used to.
Can't sing like you used to either. Oh,
yeah.
But we were both like big Van Halen fans back then.
Yep.
And still.
Yep. And Def Leppard. And anybody remember all those?
Can I have a tissue? Because now my nose is running.
See?
You got, and I'm going to tell a story about a client in my chair. And she's 80 years old. And all she kept telling me was what was going to happen when I was 80. And she would put her head down to get her hair cut. Her nose would just drip. And she's like, I need a tissue. And she goes, oh, yeah, by the way, when you're 80, your nose just runs. No reason why. It just runs. I'm like, stop telling me what's going to happen to me when I'm 80.
Yeah. Well,
I think it's already started.
Yeah, exactly. Well, when we were camping, our parents were younger than us when we were camping or whatever. And we would just make fun. Oh, my God, they were so old. And the things that they did. And, oh, my God, so embarrassing and whatever.
Which like get totally shit-faced. And they were, how old were they? 35?
Something like that, yeah. And I remember they would smoke the marijuana. And when they did
said that with pursed lips, smoke the marijuana,
they had flavored paper.
Like I remember that, the strawberry,
yeah. Because my mom hid some when, at this point I think we were living in Revere, so that was probably before Everett.
Yeah.
And my mom hid some in these like chairs that we had that were like hollow, and you could put stuff in there. And we found it, and it was like strawberry flavored paper. And I don't even.
Did you lick the paper? Did you know what it was for?
We must have. I mean, we must have lit. It must have been 13 anyway, somewhere.
Did you know it was for pot, or did you like, oh, this is just really yummy paper?
I know. I don't remember. I just remember finding it, and I think at that time, because I started smoking, which is a whole nother story. I think around then too. Yeah. So I was like, we knew it wasn't a cigarette, so we must have known. Oh, it's a joint. And we knew they would smoke around the fire, so I think we knew it was a joint. So I think we just lit it up.
I think we probably were like, it just smells funny. We weren't quite sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, but back then they were old and they were doing this stuff.
Ancient.
Yeah. And we're like, oh my God.
Like, what are they doing? They've got like one foot in the grave. Why are they being so like youngish? How weird was that? 35.
Right?
35. Now look at us, almost 60. And we're like, oh, we're still 12.
I know. And to be 35 again.
I know.
Yeah. Yep.
The best part about getting to this age, though, is you just don't give a crap anymore.
No.
Like, I don't care what people think. I don't care. I mean, it's almost like the pendulum has swung so far that I'm like, people, I don't care what you think. I look stupid. I don't care. I'm going to wear what I want to wear.
What a difference. Yeah. Imagine like from before, it's like, yeah, you'd worry like going out of the house, what you look like. Now you don't care. You'd walk out of your house with your slippers on,
and almost
your bathrobe, going to the mailbox. I mean, whatever.
it's
Gotta take the
scary.
trash out. I know.
Sometimes you should take a minute.
I mean, at least I might put a bra on before I go outside. But other than that,
Me, double mastectomy, I'm like, they don't feel real anyway. So I'm never wearing a bra.
no,
You gotta laugh, folks. You gotta laugh.
You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Yeah, but that just thinking about that, how old they were, it's like insane to me. And now here we are,
double their age,
and camping and whatever. It's crazy.
Your kids all grown up, like
Yep.
been there, done that.
Yep.
And that's it. Like been there, done that. Be it like your career, your children, your whatever. And it's like, what's next?
Yeah.
Like, how do you want to live? How do you want to ride out the next chapter of your life? What does it look like for you?
For me?
Yeah.
Well, we just recently, bought a motorhome or RV. And I think it's going to be a lot of that because I love it. I would live in it. I know it's small, but it's fabulous. So that was step one of retirement. So that's what we did with that. And I would love to be able to retire and travel in it, go to places I haven't been. Like you were talking about Arizona recently. Like let's go to Arizona and just hang and enjoy and see. I mean, all the years of working, your regular job 40 plus hours a week. And when I say 40 plus, because you worked a lot of hours, I mean, you just didn't have the time to do it. You didn't have the time to take off. You didn't have the downtime on one weekend wasn't enough. You needed more time.
And you didn't, as women, we don't allow ourselves that downtime either because the expectations that society has on women to do it all. I mean, I think the worst thing that happened to us was women's lib.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. You can now have a full-time job and you can still take care of the children, raise the children, take everything care of at home, cook, clean, and do all. And it was like, my God, it's like unbelievable.
You think your job ends when you come home.
It's a whole next full-time job.
Yeah, it's still, you got to go on to the next job. You got to get the laundry. You got to do the dishes. You got to do, if some women cook, thankfully I don't, but you got to do the cooking and then you got to do the cleaning of the cooking and you get the dishwasher and blah, blah, blah.
Don't forget to wash the sheets. And don't forget to go to the kids' baseball game and don't forget to.
By the time it's your time, it's bedtime.
There's no time.
There's no time.
There's no time
for bed. And it's like, where'd your day go?
Yeah, women are squeaking in like that half an hour in the morning before everybody gets up or that half an hour at night. And it's just not enough. So this is like our time. This is our time to really like flourish, I feel like.
Yeah. And so how about you? What do you?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of semi-retired, I say, but yet I'm so busy, but I'm busy doing lots of stuff that I enjoy doing. So I work 2 days a week doing hair, which I absolutely love what I do. And we had an RV, my partner and I, Dave, we had an RV. We drove around. We had a ball for a few years. And then we bought a vacation home in Maine, which is where we are right now.
If you could see the view.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So that's been the last 14 years we've had this place.
Yep.
And now he's a little older than me and he is getting ready, thinking about retiring. And we're on the same page. Get an RV, tool around, podcast on the road. How fun is that? And just see where life takes both of us.
Yep. And part of this podcast is the same thing. Let's see where it takes us.
Let's see where it takes us. And maybe you guys enjoy it. Maybe you laugh with us.
Go on the road with us.
Or at the very least say, you know what? I'm going to connect with my best friend and we're going to spend more time together. Because I think that's part of this too. And I think with my cancer scare and, we get older and shit happens.
Yep.
Something's going to happen to all of us. And I think for me, the realization was we're all going to have an end day. We just don't know when that end day is. So are we going to wait? Like someday doesn't make it into my vocabulary anymore. Like someday I'll make time to spend with Karol. Someday I'll make time. Someday I'll do this. Someday I'll do that. Like someday is not in my vocabulary anymore. So maybe you listen to this podcast and you go hang out with your best friend. Right. And that's the whole thing here is we get to, not only do we get to spend time together, but we get to spend time with everybody here watching or listening. And we get to have some fun.
Yeah. That's That's what it's all about. You got to have fun.
Gotta
I
have
mean,
fun and spend
honestly.
it time with the people you love and care about, and the people who love and care about you too. Because that's the other thing, there's people out there that don't love you as you should be loved or care about you the way you should be cared about. And we spend too much time on those people sometimes.
Yeah.
And it's okay to let people go.
Yeah.
It's okay to get your circle smaller.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it's okay to expand your horizons too. So I think that, I don't know, that might sound kind of contradictory, but
Yeah.
does it make sense what I'm trying to say? Like,
Yeah.
my circle of close friends is super small, like that really tight close friends. But then I have a lot of people that I really enjoy their company. But I'm pretty selective about where my time goes now.
Yep. Because I feel like, yeah, you have to be kind of, I mean, time is just flying by.
Yeah.
I mean, what I say, last April I was here, and you were like, no, that was 2 years ago in April. I was like,
2 years ago.
where did the 2 years go? So yeah, when you're younger, it just seems like time can't come fast enough. And now we're older,
Yeah.
and time can't slow down.
Yeah. Well, like put the
So,
brakes, pump the brakes.
Pump the brakes.
Yeah.
Take some time for you. Do things you want to do. Be with people you want to be with.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
Have fun.
So that is what we are hoping to do.
And we're hoping to do it with you.
Yes.
So, anyways, with that, we promised we would keep these between 30 and 45 minutes.
Yep.
You let us know what you like. I mean, because this is episode 1, folks.
And some of you guys probably know some of our stories anyway, because you've heard us say them time and time again. If there's something you want to hear or you want us to talk about, like, remember that time? Remember that time? Remember that time? Hey, let us know. Tell us you want us to talk about it.
It's always going to be, remember that time Karol was mean? Remember that time Karol was mean? Oh, yeah. Do you remember that time Karol was mean? Yet here we are.
That's
somehow
right.
still
So
besties.
I must have went to the other side at some point.
Because she really is the best. I don't tell her, but she really is the best. So, all right, my friends. So
Yes.
we've got some stuff planned. We'll keep you in the loop. We're gonna do this every other week and see where it takes us.
Let's go. Let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We will see you next time on Somehow Still Besties. All right, my friends, that is a wrap. Thank you for being here in the Somehow Still Bestie podcast, even though we could keep talking, but we're not going to keep talking, but we could, right?
Yeah, I think we'll wait till the next time.
Yeah, we have a lot to say. We'll see you next time on the Somehow Still Besties podcast. You can catch us on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok,
Facebook,
wherever you get your podcasts. Yeah, Facebook sounds good too. We'll be there too. All right, my friends, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.